All right, who's ready to check out some interesting video games today? Let's get it loaded up here. Hello. So I'm Adam from the Press Continue podcast, and what I'm doing is I'm playing some old school Atari game called Xybots. This is one weird game that I found in the arcades for a long time ago when I was a kid, and I'm like, that looks interesting. And I ended up playing it quite a bit when I go into the arcades, and it was a very interesting cabinet, very different game design, especially for that time. So for those of you that are not familiar with Xybots, let's get this thing loaded up right away so you can see what the heck I'm talking about. So, oh shoot, let me check the chat, make sure the chat is working. Always like to double check the chat, make sure the chat is working well, and it is. Good. So it's like a 3D shooter in the arcades, but a very interesting thing about this game was that, for one, it was multiplayer split screen, as you can see here, but we're only going to play it single player. And it, so on the top you have all my abilities as, you know, Mr. Rock, and on the map of the field with all the different items that are on it, the enemies rolling around. It's like a futuristic robot fighting shooter, 3D maze type game. It's very much a mix of many different things of the time. This time I'm going to play it just straight through without warps, but you see the little arrow at the top is me, and let me check, okay, and then the again, all my abilities there, and the person on the right would have their abilities there as well. So it's like a co-op where you can run through these mazes together. If you notice, I mean, it's like you can strafe. I got shot. You can strafe back and forth, run through the maze, right? And then you rotate. But the really interesting thing about the controls on this game is that the oh, wrong button. Is that the controller itself, actually, to turn left or right, you would rotate the joystick left or right. So the controls were very, very interesting, especially for the time, which made the arcade cabinet very unique. All monsters destroyed. Love that. That's so cool. So again, the first time through, I'm going to try to do it with no warps. Hello, Harry. Always good to see you joining me. Playing some old school Xybots. So shots repelled. That means if I get shot, it will repel 5 shots off of me. So just a really cool, interesting game. I don't really know the storyline behind it. Of course, money at the end of levels lets me buy power-ups. Where'd that robot go? He ran away. And you can see what's going on the map, so you kind of get an idea of what you're fighting and what you're up against. Just a very smart game, and this is like I said, an early 3D game, but very well made, ton of fun, made by Atari. And you know what? I don't even know how I thought about playing this game tonight, because I think I want the second one. because I was going through games for the Atari Lynx, which was the Atari portable handheld, and this game was super well done on that. I mean, that was actually a very underrated system, and I wish more people would talk about it. I think I'm going to do more with it myself, because not enough people are aware of how awesome the Atari Lynx was. So, future shows, I'll probably be doing more stuff with the Atari Lynx. So I like to do stuff that's a little different. Well, that's a quick, easy out. We're just blowing through some levels. So has anyone ever seen this game before? Because I'm sure it's not a well-known game. Guard Mapper? Sure, we'll see what Guard Mapper does. Holy crap. That guy was coming right at me, wasn't he? And this is a game when I first went... Oh, shoot. Energy pods. They're not on the map. I don't know where any energy pods are. This is one of those games, as you play it, your energy just slowly drains. Makes it a quarter muncher. Doesn't help if I put more quarters in. And you just die. Last time I played this game, well, probably when I had my Atari Lynx. So that was, I mean, I was probably a teenager, so maybe 25, 30 years ago. But I still remember it being an amazing game every time I played it and every time I saw it in the arcade. He would always steal a few of my quarters. I've never played it co-op, though. So that would be interesting if I ever got a chance to play this thing co-op. There's a pod. So that's energy pod. Basically gives me life. But yeah, I was playing around with this a little bit before I did the show to make sure I can get the controls to work with it. And I have no idea what that message said. And I was shocked at how little the play screen is for this. Like when you played it on the Atari Lynx, it was literally full screen. Yeah, I got all the robots again. It was literally full screen. But playing in that tiny screen in the corner really is something. Slow energy loss, 125 energy limit, sure. Shots repelled. And there goes my oh, I've never seen that robot. There goes my neighbor's motorcycle. That guy every single night. Where's that energy pod? There we go. Ah! Man, come on! So these guys take multiple shots. There we go. Does anybody else remember where they... Oh, there's another energy pod over there, so I might as well go get it. And get the coin on the way. And again, we're not going for warps this time, so I will just go back to the regular entrance. Do you have to kill all enemies before you can leave the floor? No, you do not, but if you do, you get bonuses, and you open warps to other levels. So again, I'm trying not to do it with warps this first time through. I'm also going to cheat and give myself a bunch of extra money. Slow energy loss, shots repelled, move faster, slow energy loss, guard mapper. We'll just buy everything. Holy crap, look at this level. Look at all the stuff. It's like a gajillion robots here. Keep my energy up. Where am I? Okay. Run, run, run! Key! I have keys. Might as well get all the coins. How many levels are there? I have no idea. I'm sure this is one of those where back in the old days there's like 200 and something levels. But I'm not exactly sure. That's a good question. See if you can Google search that for us. So we can try to figure out how many levels are in this thing. It might be 60, or it could be like 200 and something. One of those games that like never ends. I don't even know where I'm going. I'm just looking for robots and shooting at them at this point. Uh-oh. I'm running out of energy again. Energy pod behind me. You can see it on the map. That weird glowing thing. There we go. This is not the way. Do you know the way? I hate that freaking meme. Alright, awesome. Double gun. Ah! I'm getting wrecked. Get me out of here. At least I got to the end of the level. Alright. So we'll do second shot. 50% energy pod. Oh yeah. Definitely need that. I don't know what wall mapper and enemy mapper is. Aren't those like standard? Good, I still got double gun. So when I originally looked this up, I was looking for it. I mean, we're playing the arcade version right now, but when I originally looked it up, I was looking for a Super Nintendo version of this. And then again, I'm playing this with my Super Nintendo controller, and and I'll tell you why is because here we'll continue because those side buttons here. If you look in the little video window, the L and R buttons work perfect for as rotate buttons. So like as I was like, yeah, I remember the controller twisting, but I knew that was never going to happen in a home console. So I'm like, well, what's the next best thing? And I thought of the Super Nintendo L and R buttons, and I mean, this works great. So, kind of sucks that they didn't bring the old Atari game, this old Atari game, to Super Nintendo, because it would have been an excellent port. Could have even souped it up with 16-bit graphics or something. Made it like a Xybots 2 or something. Made it a sequel, I don't know. Oh my god, this game gets hard real fast. The game has no more than 54 levels. Alright. Of course, there's my initials, AJY. So we're going to start this. We'll continue again on level 8. Next time through, though, I'm going to try to use some warps and see how far we can get. Man, I'm getting wrecked. I don't know. Watching this game, like I said, what do you guys think of this? Does this look pretty interesting? Look pretty cool? Does this look like something you'd dump a quarter in? What was that? Oh, I'm dying again. Aha! I see. What, I get an extra life or something? We're gonna go this way, and we're gonna cut across and see if we can get to the warp. Get an energy thing. Ah! Where's the warp? There we go. Ah! Darn it! No, but you said the other day I hate shooters. It is kind of like a shooter. So let's see. Let's get to the end of this and get to the end here. Oh, I don't like the new types of shooters. Alright, so here's starting over. I don't like a lot of the new shooters, like, I know I'm going to say it, and I know you can't stand it. Fortnite, can't stand that stupid game. And I don't understand why so many people are into it. I find it ridiculously difficult to control anything on it. Okay, so I got all the monsters, and you see that portal opened at the end, but I'm going to get my energy pile first. So there's warp. You get 47 extra coins for that, so I'm going to get one heck of a power up here. So let's see, we're going to get slow energy. Okay, move faster, better shields, move faster, move faster. How much money do I have? 15. I don't know what zap power is, so we're gonna get more shot power. We're gonna get better shields, and sure, we'll get a guard mapper. Is this the level we were just on? What level am I on? Level 7. Okay, we did level 7 earlier. Okay, so when I come out of this, I'm going to be facing that direction. Nope, I want to be facing the other direction. There we go. Dang it. Alright, where am I? Let's go forward, get some energy. Get some coins. Okay. Yes, I know. Find an energy pod. I know where it is. Gotta get to it. We're going for kill all robots. We killed all robots, right? Oh, there's one more left in here. Oh, but I don't have a key. What the heck? One of those white dots is a key. There it is. Running through the maze. Going the wrong way. Doing the moonwalk. Feeling the flow. Ah, don't spin. There we go. Bonus for destroying all monsters. Only tried Fortnite because your friends made you. I only tried Fortnite out of curiosity. And how come I only have $4? Warning arrows? Keys? Oh shoot, I don't even have a map now. Well, that sucks. And I instantly died because I ran out of energy. This is kind of neat though that I have to figure out the maze, but I'm in a late level, so I don't know how I feel about that. Look at all this mess. Nice. Dude, is there enough freaking robots here? Get the coin and get the heck out of here, right? Slow energy loss. Wall mapper. Enemy mapper. Warning arrows. I don't know what a guard mapper is. What is this map? Well, I'm about to run out of energy already. So that's a bunch of bull crap. Just running through as fast as I can. Oh, come on. You fell on the energy marker. So I knew that there was energy right there. And a coin. That's a dead end. I'm going for kill all robots, so hopefully I can open up a portal or something. Okay, so I'm gonna pop out that way. You see that guy at the end there with power for me? What did that say? It popped up too fast. Come here, you jerk. Need the energy. There we go. What? I didn't even have to come here? I bet one of these is a key or something, right? Nope, just money. Okay, there's an energy pod. Oh, I walked right into it. These levels get involved, don't they? Got them all. Should be a warp right there. Nice. Alright, Harry, thanks for tuning in again. I appreciate it. Let's see, we got wall mapper, enemy mapper, we'll do that. Enemy mapper, wall mapper. There we go. So if you're having a good time watching me play this, and you're new to the stream, please hit the follow button. I always appreciate any kind of follows that I can get and any support I can get, because this is a new channel for me and I'm trying to build up. So any support I can get from anybody, I appreciate it. Do I have any keys? I do not have any keys. Well, that sucks. But it only got me money anyway. Where am I? Okay. That guy's stealing my energy? Ugh. No, there's the energy pod. I'm not gonna try to kill all robots this turn, because this is coming from too many different directions at the same time. Oh my god! Got it. Oh, come on. Are you serious right now with the energy? See, that's the one thing that ticks me off about some of these games. Oh, I went the wrong way. Darn it. What game is this? I am playing Xybots, which was originally in the arcades made by Atari. So, welcome, Jabberdog. Thanks for joining me tonight in my quest to play a very strange first-person shooter from the old days. Okay, let's get that energy pod. Where am I going? Alright, energy pod. So at 100% energy. So, yeah, this game's kind of interesting, isn't it? I was talking about it earlier, that it was one of those early 3D first-person, or, well, third-person shooter games in the arcades, and I always loved it. What do you think, Jabberdog? Does this game look pretty interesting? Does it look kind of hardcore? I'd like to hear what you guys think of what I am playing. But the most interesting thing again about this game is that it had a joystick that twisted, and that's how you turned left or turned right as you played the game. Seems pretty, it is pretty good. It's, holy moly, I'm gonna die so fast. Just keep running and shooting, running and shooting. Did you see the map, how many robots were sitting there? Oh my god, I got smacked in the face too many times. But I did see that energy pod on the map, thank God. And a key. Where's that warp gonna take me? I'm gonna go for kill all monsters. See if I can outlive everything. So again, one of these days I need to play this co-op because I think that would be a lot of fun. Because that's what the other side of the screen is for, where it's got the insert coin, so you can play two-player co-op, and I think that could be a lot of fun with this style game. And you could totally lose each other in the maze, or you know, kill that many robots, twice as many robots. It'd probably be easier too. Let's see, I need this energy pod. Yeah, the only thing that I hate about this, again, is that your energy slowly drains as you play. And that always made the game's quarter munchers. And it was always a cheap way, kind of like Gauntlet. Gauntlet did that too. And I always thought that that was a real crappy way to make a game. Oh my god. These things, after all the junk I just went through, I'm gonna get killed by this freaking bug robot. Head for the door. Head for the door. Head for the door. Got it. Woof. But I'm instantly gonna die on the next level. Dead. I'm at level 12 out of, I think we looked it up earlier, that there's like 60 levels. I wish I knew what that little noise meant. Where am I? Keep getting turned around in the maze. I don't know what I'd do without that little mini-map. Shit. I'm gonna die again. Unless I run straight across. Just make a run for it. Got it. Whew. This game is so fun. I wish they would re-release it or something because it's such a good time. More people need to experience this game because it is a good time. Like I said, it's perfect for any controller that has like an L and an R button, because for being able to twist. That's what I'm doing, is I got it hooked up to my Super Nintendo controller, and it's giving me that L and R action to, since you can't twist the controller. So I could leave instantly. Or I could explore. I'm gonna explore a little bit. It's probably gonna kill us, but we're gonna explore a little bit. Let's get to the next level. Warning arrows, wall mapper, enemy mapper, second shot. I don't know what second shot really is. I don't really know what any of these power-ups are, but I think it just means that I can shoot 2 bullets at once. Oh, why does my nose always itch every time I play video games? One level to master Xybots. What does that mean? So if I get past another level, I become a master? Oh my god, I'm surrounded. I'm just trying to rush through a level here to see what this one more level to be master means. Even though I totally went the wrong direction. Where do I need to go? Oh, here we go. Ah! It's easy to get lost once you get in. They really made these mazes, like, literally mazes, because usually these kind of games, it is not hard to get lost. And I totally keep getting lost. Prepare for Master Xybot. I've never seen this. So we will see what happens together. This will be real interesting. What the hell? Huh? I totally need to do this again. This is awesome. Oh! What? I wonder if that could have been the ending of the game. That is the first time I've ever seen anything like that. That was crazy cool. I hope people were tuned in to see that, because that is the first time I've ever seen anything like that before in this game. I never even knew that that mini boss, super boss, I don't know what that was, but it's the first time I've ever seen anything like that in this game. Of course, I've never gotten to play it this much either, so this is pretty freaking sweet. So wall mapper, enemy mapper, second shot, guard mapper, sure. Put everything on there that I can buy. Because I'm gonna die in a second, right? Because I do not have any energy anywhere near me. So, alright, well, I think I'm going to cut tonight a little bit short because I do have to pack for my trip. I'm leaving tomorrow, so I won't be streaming tomorrow. So I will just say to everyone, thank you again for hanging out with me. I appreciate anybody that shows up to watch. And again, if you have not followed me, please hit that little follow button, that little heart at the top of your screen. Follow me on Twitch, follow me on YouTube, on Facebook, all those places. Just type in Double I Games. Press Continue Podcast. Forgot what thing I'm doing. Press Continue Podcast. You will find me there. Of course, listen to the podcast. And I will see you guys next week. I don't know if I'll be able to do a Tuesday show because that will be after a like 13-hour drive home. So, but I will definitely be back next week. Just keep an eye on my feed that I put on Twitch, and I'll keep you guys posted on when the next show is. So tune in next time where the gaming never ends as long as you press continue. Have a good night, everybody. See you next week.